It's showtime. It's showtime. I love the little countdown timer when I schedule a post using StreamYard. It gives me a little countdown timer, which is pretty cool. Now, of course, my phone's going to start chiming off, tell me I'm pushing out to my other channel. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Forest Night out in St. Louis. Thanks for swinging by. I'm gonna go over 3 things that I believe and know based on my experience that you should avoid when prospecting. And I'm going to open up with this question is, do you know how to prospect? Do you really know how to prospect? And the second part of that is, I'm going to put a disclaimer up there. If what you're doing is working, just disregard everything I'm telling you, or take what I'm telling you and put it on a shelf. You might be able to use it later. But if your current prospecting method, in other words, what you're doing to reach out to people, if it's bringing in customers, if it's enrolling teammates, and those teammates you're enrolling have retention, in other words, are staying with you, they're not jumping on the next ship 2 weeks later. If that's working for you, keep doing it, right? Don't listen to what I have to say. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because me and several of my rank maker friends got prospected by the same person. Unbeknownst to her, we're all in the same group, and she reached out, and she's basically reaching out to network marketers, prospecting active network marketers, and spamming her information to us. So basically, I just let the cat out of the bag. So we're going to knock this out really quick. These are things, again, this is based on my experience. You can take it with a grain of salt. You can do whatever you want to, completely, totally up to you. But here's what I know. And I know StreamYard said it was having some issues. So let me, hold on a second. Got to listen to this. Isn't that cool? Okay, I just had to throw it in there real quick. This was getting me in a good mood. So I'm not sure if you guys can see me or not here. Let me refresh my page and then make sure I can see comments. It's weird that when I post an event to go live and then it's coming up twice. I don't know. It didn't used to do that. Turn that down a little bit. All right, so I can see. There we go. So I'm back. So very, very quickly, 3 things that you should avoid. And then again, if what you're doing prospecting wise is working, just keep doing it. So I'm a cold prospector. I reach out to people that aren't MLMers. So 3 things you need to avoid. 1, prospecting other MLMers. So how do you do that? How do you target market someone else as a multi-level marketer? Here's how I would do it. If I'm actively looking for people that are familiar with the industry, the first thing I'm going to ask them is I'm going to reach out to them and I'm going to say, hey, I see that that you're a network marketer. Curious, are you currently active or currently aligned with and active with a company, with a business? And if they and I'll say, comma, if not, would you be open to taking a look at what I'm doing? See, that's why I completely put the ball in their camp. They're an active network marketer. Or maybe active, I don't know, because sometimes they might have their business name out there or something, but they may not be active. So I'm going to ask them, are you active? Then if they're not, I'm going to say, would you be open to taking a look at what I'm doing? So I put the ball in their court. Now, if they say, yeah, they're active, I'd say, great. Thanks a lot for responding back, and peace out. I don't send them my link. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. So first of all, you never just go out and find network marketers and say, hey, we got a new business, blah, 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 ground floor, whatever. You just don't actively prospect. That's like you're assuming the position. You're assuming that because they're in network marketing that they're going to look at your stuff, and they're not, right? There's not a person on the planet right now that can approach me with their stuff that has zero interest in looking at, right? So to save yourself time, you can just completely avoid reaching out to network marketers because there's a lot more people that aren't in there. Remember, you weren't in network marketing until somebody approached you to get you in network marketing, right? You weren't born in network marketing. Someone approached you before you ever knew anything about it and asked you and said, hey, I've got this business going on. I was curious you might be able to look at it, or maybe they shared a product with you and then you transition into the business. So just remember how you got into network marketing, right? You weren't a network marketer before somebody approached you and got you into network marketing. Second thing, spamming your link. No. Don't spam your link. Keep your link secret. Put it in your pocket. Hide it away. Put it in your pajama pants. Wherever. Keep your link to yourself. The reason you do this is because you do not want people investigating you without you knowing it. Now, you reach out to somebody, you do your cold market prospecting, you ask them if they're open, or if you're reaching out to other network marketers or people that you think might be good for the business, and you ask them if they're active and they say no, and you send them you then send them their link. Now, once you send them the link, they're going to see what business it is, right? And they can go out and do all the research they want to. However, you have their contact information. They've said yes. So now you can put them in the follow-up funnel. Where in the other situation, if you just blast the link out to people, right, or you just put it all over your profile, there's absolutely no way that you can tell that somebody's looking at your opportunity. For example, I have a link that I could post up to my business opportunity that anybody could go in and put in their email address. They could put in a fake email address if they want to. They could watch the presentation, and there's absolutely no way that I can follow up with this person because I don't know who they are. Right? There's no way that I can actively follow up and say, what'd you like most about what you saw? And I can send an email to the email address that they put in, providing it's an actual valid email address. And then I don't know if they're going to respond back or not. They might just block me. But see, again, if I put my link out there and just put the link out there, I might be able to capture an email. Great. Now that's a completely different than I'm talking about in creating lead magnets and all kinds of stuff where you're driving people through a funnel. Completely different than putting somebody on a list versus just having your link out there that somebody can click on and go watch. So second thing, do not spam your link. Keep your link private, because the only time you want to share that with somebody is when they raise their hand and they agree to watch it, right? You don't just spam it to them. If they say no, don't send them a link. If they say I'm curious, then you go through the process, you give them your link, you set a follow-up time, and you go from there. Third, assuming someone is interested before knowing if they're interested. Remember, and I'll back into that a little bit. Just going out there and assuming, say, for example, because someone's in network marketing, that they're going to want to look at your business. That's not necessarily true. Or assume that's because somebody has past network marketing experience, they want to look at their business. Or assuming that because someone's overweight, they want to look at your weight loss product. One of the things, if you want to become a really good a marketer, watch a Jenny Craig commercial, right? Or watch a Weight Watchers commercial. They're not talking to people that are overweight. You might think they are, but they're talking to people that are consciously thinking about and investigating how to lose weight. That's the people they're talking to. They're not just talking to the people that are overweight, right? They're talking to the person that wants to actively, they're thinking about it already. Have you been looking for ways to eat healthier? That's a question they ask. Yes, now they've got your attention. We have a solution for you. We have a solution so you can eat better. Have you been curious? Do you struggle, right? Somebody that's not thinking about their weight isn't struggling with their weight. Do you struggle with constantly bouncing back and bouncing back? That's somebody that's thinking about losing weight, right? So that's who they're targeting. They're targeting the person that's already mentally, consciously thinking about how to eat healthier and lose weight. That's our target audience, not just people that are overweight. So take that into account. So assuming somebody's positioned before they're interested, that's why you always ask them that they're open, even if they're your best buddy. Hey, best buddy, I'm doing this business. I know, and I just want to share this information with you. I want to know if you're open to taking a look at it, because I don't want you to get mad at me for me not telling about you. I just want you to look at it. If it's for you, great. If it's not, I just don't want to leave you behind. I'd really love to have you on my team, but if it's not for you and you decide to say no, we can still be best friends. Is that cool? The same kind of deal. You don't just spam your link to your best friends either. So 3 things you don't do. 1, prospecting other MLMers, right? Without doing it the right way. If you're going to do it the right. Excuse me, bug. I always got this bug flying around here. I don't know. I think it's part of my cast here. So don't prospect other MLMers. It's sort of like asking a married woman out on a date. You don't do that, right? Spamming your link. Don't put your link. Just keep your link to yourself. It's like it's your weapon to know. Once you give somebody that link, once you put a ring on it, right? Once you give them the link, then you can put them in a follow-up funnel, right? You can follow up with them. And of course, third, assuming someone's position, assuming that they're interested when you don't even know. So that's the 3 things you definitely don't want to do. Like I've always said, if you'd like, and of course, all that, you need to have a system to follow up. I love sharing my Google Docs follow-up system that I have. It's absolutely cool. I've got a spreadsheet. I've got a video that teaches you how to use it. If you'd like that if you'd like that, and because maybe you're not good at follow-up, or you like a follow-up system, definitely reach out to me and let me know, and I'll definitely shoot that over to you. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. On a mission to have no more empty refrigerators. Go out and make an extreme impact and be a legacy creator. We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.